Welcome to the Old Horseshoe on the banks of the Olentangy, home of the Ohio State Buckeyes and one of the great settings in all of college football. Boy, the Scarlet and Gray already rocking this house. Today, a ranked versus ranked matchup as a couple of top 25 teams get set to go jaw to jaw. As we'll see, the number 15 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the fourth-ranked team in the land, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Alabama about to kick off to get this game underway. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. First down here for the offense. Quarterback will audible. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Grabbed in the middle, it's Ibuka. Hit the gas, kid, wide open ahead. Oh, he thought for sure he was going to be able to house that one, but a huge pickup all the way down to the 12.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. Just got to get him to the ground quickly.
Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Looking to throw, it's Howard. Snags it! And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down. Just like that, a hat trick of completions, and they're on the doorstep.
3 plays, 3 beautifully executed plays. This offense is in a really good rhythm. This defense better change something quickly because this has been way too easy.
The Buckeyes will try to put one on the board on first and goal. Trying to slam in. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Ohio State.
And that is what a team of this caliber is expected to do, right? They've got the better number beside their name by all the metrics, by a talent standpoint, coaching standpoint. They're the superior team, and they just drove the ball in the first possession of the game, and they looked like scoring a touchdown and asserting their dominance.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. First down here for the offense. From the gun, the running back looking for room. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Alabama quickly back to the line. To the air, it's Milroe. They're bringing heat. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble.
The offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Fires on the move. Pulls it in. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. On fourth down, they'll run it, looking for the first. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense. Here comes the hurry up. In your own territory, fourth down, no problem at all. They just go for it again.
What about you, Reese? Are you going for that?
Yeah, man. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
And defense nowadays, they don't look at stats of what is the yards per rush. They look at how many negative plays they can create. Because why? Now you look at second down, man, it just became very predictable for this offense. Nice job creating the loss on first down.
He's looking for an open man on second down. Throws to the tight end. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's thrown to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. That's caught. It's Miller. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. Oh, a big decision here early as they leave the offense on the field in their own territory. They want to keep this opening drive alive. Trying to get to him. They got him. It's a sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over on downs. Short fields make successful offenses just what they want here. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Made a defender miss. Running through contact. Touchdown Buckeyes! That is the ultimate grab and go for the score.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Coming out with it, it's Henderson. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling.
He's loose. The 40. At the 20. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Bama!
Man, this guy is such a weapon because he's so dangerous if he gets into the second level. Great vision, and then David shows you the speed.
Just straight wheels, erasing angles. A lot of times when you're chasing guys that are so fast like this, you're like, I got him. No, I do not. What a big, long touchdown run. Pad those stats, young fella.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The offense set for a first down play. Looking for room, it's Henderson. It's a fumble on the play. And the defense has it there, going the other way. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. From the shotgun, the inside give. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Ohio State 14, Alabama 7.
Second down here as they go back to work after the break. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be third down.
This pass rush is serious, man. When you watch them on film, they do a nice job in the back end, taking away all the throws downfield. He's trying to get to his check down, but that pressure gets to him, and they force the incomplete.
Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. And he's sprinting. He'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
And this offense is so difficult to stop, especially in this area of the field, because of this QB's running ability, whether it's between the tackles or on the perimeter on designed QB runs. They show it right there.
He's got it for the two-point conversion. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
15, Ohio State 14.
From inside the 15, here comes the return. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing game.
And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Sends it downfield. It's complete. A huge pickup. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. And the Buckeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to...
And the pass hits, picked off. Not much on that return, but I think they'll let him slide after making that pick, and they'll have it at the 20. Here comes that Alabama offense. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication was going on that sideline. What sort of changes were they able to make, because they got to stop the bleeding right now.
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on third and long. Looking for a man. It's Milroe. Starting to feel a little pressure. Finds his big tight end. Across his 25, he's got room. And he fights his way, but they'll stop him just short of the line to gain its fourth down.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
Alabama pushing the tempo. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
Ohio State.
It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Use the play fake, now to throw. Still looking, on the move. Brings it down on the right side. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. Off the play fake. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. Power football with the run. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. He's looking downfield to throw. Makes a connection. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
And there is nothing doing on that one. You got the completion and nothing else to show for it. They'll run play action. Unleashes one deep. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining.
Nice job by the defense there, taking all throws away from the quarterback. He had nowhere to put that football in the field to play, so that ball obviously had to go out of bounds.
And it's 3rd down, but they're taking no chances. They'll send the field goal unit out before halftime. Not a chance. Missed it. And the lead remains at 1 after the miss. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half.
That's the end of the 1st half. With the score, Alabama 15, Ohio State.
The Buckeyes will kick it off to start the 2nd half.
Number 38, set to kick it off.
And here's the return. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. They start this 3rd quarter with the lead, but they might want to think about shoring up that protection.
Yeah, the good news is you're leading.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on 1st down.
DB does an outstanding job here on the deep pass, locating the football, no PI, able to swat it away, pass incomplete.
The play action fake. He'll take another shot here. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down.
This quarterback has been struggling to find a rhythm in this game so far. Didn't have a ton of success in the 1st half, so here he is trying to ignite the offense with a deep shot, but they're not able to come away with the completion.
Looking to throw, it's Milroe. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. On 4th down, looking to pass. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And it's incomplete, and the defense stands tall and gets off the field. The offense lining up for a 1st down play. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. Each brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
Really good job by the defense, seeing it and going and getting it. Nice job understanding the touch pass. It could happen. Those guys go in motion, man. I got to understand, safety's got to see that, start flying down, getting ready to play that. Nice job by the defense being ready for that play.
Handoff from the gun. They get him on the ground. A 6-yard run in the red zone down to the 11.
And that's the problem with blitzing on defense. You live by the blitz, you die by the blitz. Defense dialed up the pressure, but the offense had a better play call. They ran it away from the blitz, and that's why they were able to be successful.
Looking for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State. And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half.
I tell you what, when you give me that kind of effort, I'm going to find you more often. What a layout. QB throws the football a little bit in front of him. He had to dive and go make the catch. He lays out, secures the catch through the ground. Remember, got to catch it all the way through the ground. Nice effort by that receiver there.
He'll set up to throw. And that ball is intercepted at the goal line. A rather ill-advised move that leaves his team in the hole. He's out of bounds at his own 4. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. Here comes that Alabama offense. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for it, they rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on third down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
Completion a little short of the sticks. It's second down. They'll keep it on the ground. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. Alabama quickly back to the line. Wide receiver coming across in motion. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. This is a designed run. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. How bold will they be on third down after that last run? Wants to throw. It's Milroe. He's right on target. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. New set of downs after that completion. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
Sixth play of the drive coming up. Using his feet. Got enough for the first. And he's out of bounds after a terrific run and a nice pickup.
And dude, when you got a guy like this that can just hit the gas and go pick up 15-plus yards, what a luxury. How nice is it to have a quarterback like that when I'm a tailback, when I can send the tailback one direction, quarterback the other direction. This guy's just got so much speed.
Alabama comes to the line with 1st and 10. They'll leave it with him. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Looking to throw on second down. Unloads to the wideout. Fires the pass, intercepted. He'll try to take it back. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
timing has to be so good. You're throwing it his own defense over the middle of the field. The ball's got to come out specifically on time because these windows close really quickly. Ball there thrown a little bit late. As a result, it's an INT.
Out of the gun to give to the back. And after a very short pickup on that run, we have come to the end of the third quarter.
The end of the third quarter. With the score, Ohio State 20, Alabama 15.
Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. Found that space and picked up 6 out to the 33.
This is a big pressure moment for the offense, too, because they've got the lead, but it's now third down on their own side of the field. They would love nothing more than to be able to convert this, stay on the field, keep bleeding the clock, but the defense, I'd expect them to bring pressure here, trying to force the ball out of the QB's hands quickly.
They'll try to pick up the first through the air. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up.
I think in this situation, after that incompletion, 4th and short on your side of the field, the smart play is to punt it away and trust your defense.
Try to get it on the ground. They get him on the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks.
No mystery on that play. With the lead, we are going to run the ball. You know it's coming, and we are running right at you, right into the teeth of the defense, and they're still able to get a nice gain.
We've reached a 2-minute warning in this offense, trying to milk this clock and keep time on their side. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. They're going to ride this running back. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground.
Small gain, I know, but again, the defense knows he's going to run the football. He's willing to run the football, not just drop back and pass, make him honor the run game. You got to do a lot of this.
At this point, the defense has little choice but to sell out to stop the run on 2nd and 7. Looking downfield, it's Howard. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
Well, things have gone pretty well so far, right? You got the lead, you're playing at home, it's late, and you just need a few more of these completions to ice the game. That time, couldn't come away with it. It's a nice play by the defender, knocking it down.
Looking to scramble. He'll pull it down. They finally get him on the ground, but not before he rips off enough for a first down.
You got to keep drives alive late in the game. When you're starting to get in the fourth quarter and it's a one-score game, you got to do whatever you can as that quarterback to scramble around, get extra plays, extra first downs. Really nice job there by the QB.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. Got room at the 35. He's running free down the middle. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9.
What a run. Great speed, great vision, elusiveness, and David, he's tackled down close to the goal line.
Yeah, this offense, when you can run the football like this, man, you will have success, especially in the red zone, trying to get touchdowns.
They'll try to get it in with the run. Defense will take a timeout with 28 seconds left. They need 7 more yards to reach the end zone. It's 2nd and goal. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. He works his way ever closer, all the way down to the 1-yard line. Timeout called by the defense. 23 seconds left on the clock. If they can pay off this 3rd and goal with a touchdown, it might be getting a little tough to swap. Quarterback sneaks it forward and into the end zone for a touchdown.
That is exactly what you want your offense to do. You want it to eat clock, but if you score, go up by 2 possessions, nail, meet, coffin. Great execution by this offense to put this game away.
And with the extra point, the lead is a dozen here in the 4th. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive. It was finished off with the quarterback sneak. Almost ready to kick it away.